surprise you. It shouldn't surprise you, right? Because they're using the same verses like before. The thing about Judaism,
it's more than that.
It's more than that. The thing
it's
about
a campaign.
Christianity, exactly. Yes, it's not, but it's not only polemic, right? I think there's something independent beyond the polemic. There is the thing that's tricky, right, between Judaism and Christianity is that we share that one root book, right? That's the tricky part. The thing to understand, though, as Miguel said, right, if you take the New Testament as some kind of like midrash, right, and not scripture, or something like that, a midrash on the Old Testament, then you would want to look at the other contemporary midrashim on the Old Testament to understand it sort of in its proper historical context. What they're doing is it's not surprising that you would have later Jewish scholars sharing a potential interpretation because they're all using the same source.
Well, what I'm saying is more than that. I'm saying like a lot of these messianic ideas existed already, were native to Judaism, still are very native to Judaism. But what you find in Christianity is one attempt to campaign for one man to be the Messiah. So they're going to reference all the same things. The problem with Christianity from the Jewish perspective has always been that their argument was insufficient. They did not, in the Jewish opinion, prove that the Messiah had come. That's why they're called rejectors. They think that your claim is weak. You have all these sources, and like you could have them. They've been compiled for millennia at this point. Of all of the arguments the Christians want to make to say that this dead Jew is in fact the messianic figure, they make the claim. The Jews are not impressed by it.
And then you use the same interpretation and explanation that we have in the New Testament. It's extremely consistent.
The stories have always been effective. And this is why you kind of see them repeat themselves throughout, like even prior to Christianity, you'll find like similar storylines with different names, for example, but the same moral of the story. Looks like humanity somehow responds well to these stories that actually have a moral of the story, which have been beneficial to the human family from time immemorial. So to see like a repeat of it would just be natural. People traded, people traveled, there was attractions, etc., etc. So that's how I see it.
And I'm definitely not taking your understanding of it because you're like a perennialist, somebody that I don't even know what you're saying. But thank you so much, Nargis, because when I make these comments about Islam, you stand up strong and tall and say, yeah, but you're a Christian and you're giving your Christian view. All right, well,
I wouldn't
a
call
mixture
it
of a perennialist giving your view about Christian Jewish scriptures.
No, but I wouldn't call it like plagiarization. I would just call it influencing each other.
It's cute. Thank you. Appreciate it. In one sentence, you guys dismissed the New Testament. In the second sense, you guys are still writing medieval explanations of the Messiah in New Testament format. So, I mean, I'll take it. I know you guys have to respond in a specific way, but the writing showing
It's because the New Testament is a Jewish format.
Yeah, they're trying to submit for review by Jewish courts.
It's easy to say that in the 1st and 2nd century. I don't think it's easy to say that when you have medieval rabbis writing the same exact style. I mean, it's kind of I don't know. It's kind of like you're admitting you read it and you're admitting you don't read it, but when you read it through the rabbis because they wrote it.
Well, let's say something
else. It's kind of
else
like what the Muslims do, right?
Yeah. Well, let's say something else that's from the sort of anthropology of religion standpoint. Everybody negotiates with their texts. Everybody is selective about centralizing or decentralizing certain verses, and that changes at different times in history. But there is no such thing. There's just no such thing as like that kind of inerrancy or that kind of non-negotiation with things that are uncomfortable or contradict or all kinds of things like that. So like every religious tradition has this phenomenon.
A Messiah who's God on earth, who dies for your sins. Who wants to plagiarize that? Give me a break, man.
Arbon, we don't
I don't
need
know, it's
your
pretty
rhetoric.
cool.
We don't need your rhetoric, Arbon.
It's an
Okay,
interesting.
hold
It's
on.
an
So who
enduring.
wants to write? Who wants to write about an Arabian rapist that had concubines? Who the fuck wants to write about that?
At least a million.
You see what I'm
Well,
saying?
Father,
So,
right?
but no, it's rude for me to say that.
Arbon,
But
we
it's
just-
okay for you to say something else.
Yeah.
Like that's what I don't get.
Arbon, we're just
Well,
trying
Get
to
the
have
fuck
a
out of here with that bullshit, bro.
Arbon, we're just
Don't
in
make me-
dialogue, and you're coming in with rhetoric, man. That doesn't help.
I mentioned plagiarizing, so.
I did.
Trust me, no
There
one's
is no
gonna plagiarize.
plagiarizing.
No one's gonna plagiarize a rapist
No,
from
no.
Arabia. Trust
No,
me,
no,
let me
Look,
tell you
there
that,
is no
Arbon.
there is no
You're
plagiarizing.
You're here now.
Fucking God, man.
Guys, there is no plagiarizing in culture. These things are fluid, right? People interact. They, as Narga said, they interact, they travel, they marry each other, they have kids, they go to school, all this stuff, and it's in the water.
Yeah.
There's no such thing. The cultures, right? There's people. When you say plagiarize, the reason the people take, quote unquote, take from that other thing is because they see themselves as part of it. They're not stealing. They don't think they're stealing. They think they're the continuation of that.
Yeah, and we see this with the flood narrative, right? All these cultures with the flood narrative, right? It's not because they're plagiarizing from a specific source. It's because they're sharing this narrative, and they might explain it differently, but they're sharing the narrative.
And Jason, the flood narrative goes back to like the Vedic texts. And the flood narrative, you'll find it, I'm sure, in some kind of like shaman belief system. It is attractive as a story. It works as a story. So whilst tradesmen and people from the same region and other regions, through the Silk Route, through trade, through interaction, they never had phones. They never sat freaking on their phones and texted each other. They told each other stories. And these stories carried themselves throughout human history and became these good moral values, which different religions adopted differently. Like, how hard is that to freaking understand? And this has nothing to do with being perennialist. This is just how history would like sort of
Yo,
evolve.
I'm clapping back this year. Yo, you guys want to clap, and you guys, I've been really nice 2025. But yo, 2026, every time you guys clap, I'm going to clap back. And if you guys don't want to come back in this room because you think of the rude things that I say, and he could leave. You see how our bond left? Because their faith is so weak, so fragile, that if you even hint at saying something to this guy, Muhammad, okay, that they're I gotta leave. He's insulting my property, but he's sitting up here insulting mine. What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm gonna clap back. If you want to get it, you gotta be able to take it. If their faith is weak and they want to sit here and clap at everybody else and say dumb shit, guess what, bro? I'm gonna say it back. So don't start. Don't come in here, and this is all to all the Muslims in the room. Don't come in here and start clapping if you don't want me to clap back. Because trust me, I have way more artillery than you guys do. I could care less if the Muslims come in this fucking room anymore. Honestly, if they want to be ignorant, degenerates, and like Hamza was all day cursing at women, making fun of people's theology, saying this, that, and the other. Oh, you do this. Oh, you Christian that. Well then, what do you expect me to just sit here and take it? I did for a while because I entertained the conversation. But it's not happening. This is a different year. There's a new man, new year, okay, new understanding. That's for you too, Hans, because I know that sometimes you like to dabble.
But to be fair to our bond, like he didn't call the Messiah names. You call
What
his
did he
prophet
say?
a rapist, and you call his prophet.
Yeah, I call it exactly. You want to know something? Because that's how. Guess what? It's all subjective, right? So if he's gonna say something remotely that he thinks and you think is not so bad, that's subjective, right? I took it as an insult. He's in my space, all right? It's not a right that he's here. It's a privilege. He chooses to come here. I choose for him to be here. It's an agreement. Okay? He doesn't have a right to be here. nor does he have a right to say what he's going to say, because then once you say it, then you're giving me the right to say it. I don't even speak about Aisha in this room. I'm very respectful towards that person that they call a whatever the hell you want to call him. Okay? I don't let anybody disrespect or whatever. But then they choose to take my knife, my kindness, or weakness. Well, guess what? 2025 is over. 2026 is here. Honestly, it's been fun for the Muslims. But thank you so much. I figured it out. I found the Da Vinci Code within the Quran. I don't really need to discuss it that much anymore, bro. Thank you for your patience and understanding. But if you don't choose to have nice, they still don't get the truth. They're still asking me stupid questions.
Yeah, they still don't have the
Trinity.
Yeah.
So it's fucking meaningless. Fucking brainless. There's no point. At least Mikhail, out of all the people, Mikhail gets it. Atheists get it. I'm not saying they have to accept it. No one's saying they have to accept it. You can call it stupid. You can call it whatever. But don't come here and act like you have brain damage, and then just forget about everything. Oh, is the father right? And then he just keeps repeating himself, and then he's calling people stupid and retarded on top of that. Are you serious? Everything is identical to itself with Hamza. Every argument. Is my toe identical to Allah's finger? Is Allah's hand identical to mine? And that's theology for them. That's the most embarrassing part, and every single person in this room knows it. Talking about Allah's hand, whether if he sits on the arsh, whether if he has private parts because he has something covering his midsection. This is not theology. This is not even philosophy. This is like romper room shit. It's embarrassing for me to even sit in the room and listen to this shit. To talk about whether God has a hand or not. So how did he fashion Adam from clay?
That's meeting you.
It was like a hand. It's not a hand, but it's a hand. What? It's a bush. It's not a burning bush, but it's a bush. But it's the get out of here, bro. I don't need to speak to these people anymore. Seriously, it's getting.
All good, Barth. I understand where you're coming from. The problem is you were awfully quiet when Hamza was talking, and then he's gone, and now you're talking about him. But
because I wanted him to embarrass himself. I mean, I don't think what I said was wrong. He clapped at me. And nowhere he chooses to be negative. Nobody was saying anything about Islam. We were talking about Christianity and Judaism. There was nothing about, we said nothing about Aisha or the young Coptic Maria or the young girl from K-Bar. We didn't mention any of those women or the fat bitch that he didn't want to fuck anymore and then he got revelation from Allah. We didn't mention that.
And he didn't say anything about that either. Like, he said what a Jew, for example, would say. Like, within Judaism too, the Messiah would not have that kind of prominent place at all. In fact, it's, Jesus would not be God. That's what he said. He said, who would believe in such a thing according to his
who would believe in such a prophet?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, but
who would believe? That's what I'm saying to you. Who would believe in such a prophet? You don't like the way I respond.
He was saying that.
I know, but Nargis, do you see the condescension in the way?
Yeah. Of course, it was condescending. Of course, it was condescending.
So who would believe?
But he also has,
That's
condescending.
Yeah.
And he could have said, well, Jews and Muslims do not have Jesus as God within that paradigm, so this wouldn't qualify as plagiarism. It was just how he framed it.
Exactly. So that's why I told him you're coming up here with rhetoric. If he would have came up here in a mode of discussion, right? Hey, we didn't plagiarize because we don't hold the same view of the Messiah.
Yeah.
Fine. That's fine. We can have the discussion about that. But for him to come in, who would believe such a thing Like, bro, that doesn't help. That's not adding to the conversation. All you're doing is just diminishing somebody's view.
Yeah, true. I agree.
Do you want me to show you the comments of them making fun of Jesus being naked on the cross? This is Muslims. These are Muslims that say this, that Jesus. He was raped.
But you know that dominant.
How he was stoned and all this other stuff. So you want to sit here and you think they respect Jesus? This is why their Jesus is not Jesus. It's Isa. The Christology Isa that sits on the arsh. Right underneath the law. Right? Who's sitting on the arsh? Who was brought up to the arsh? Isa bin Maryam, right? That's what the story says. He casted him down. He brought him back up. Okay? That's what the book says. Now they're going to turn around and have cognizance to this says. Oh no, he didn't cast down his word. That's what 471 says. Oh, now all of a sudden you want to deny what it says. 4171 says the word was casted down. And then in chapter 4158 says he brought him back up. Oh, you want to play with the language now? Let's go to the Arabic. It says the same thing. His word was casted down. His word was brought back up. Now theologically, that fits with the New Testament. But then they deny that he's God. It doesn't make any sense, bro.
It isn't our little jihadi Amin. You have another message to Zion. Get those tight little butt cheeks up here and give us an explanation for that warning.
Tight little butt cheeks was crazy.
Another person that I give nothing but respect to. I don't allow anybody to disrespect him and his prophet when we're here. I show nothing but respect to these people, and what do? I'm on their stage, and they're allowing someone to just straight up disrespect Jesus, straight up disrespect my religion the whole time when they're on their stage. And what does he do? He kicks me out because I responded. You see what I'm saying? Like, what is the decency in that? Okay, the real bad boys, they're not the real bad boys. I try to explain this to you, and the Christians don't like it when I tell them this. The real bad boys are not the Muslims, man. They're not the Muslims. You guys are barefoot, Jesus slippers. You guys wear dresses. You know what I'm saying? You're wearing head garbs and dresses. I mean, let's be serious here, man. You guys aren't the real bad boys on this planet. Come on, man.
They're the bad girls.
Feel bad.
Isn't the Jews are the bad boys?
No.
Oh, Jews.
No.
Oh,
The Catholic churches, okay? Exactly. I'll admit every single conspiracy and every single horrible thing that we've done on this planet. It supersedes anything any comic could have ever done. We can go one for one. We got you by like 1,000. So I don't want to hear it. You're not going to bully the Jews because we bully the Jews. No offense, guys. But you're not going to bully the Jews. That's what we're going to say. That's what the Christians are going to say. You're not going to bully the Jews. Okay? You don't have a monopoly on that. That's it. And just, if it happens, we decimate you. If it's up to you and us, you're going to go. You don't have the means to survive in this planet. Let's be serious here. How much did it take to get the guy from Venezuela? 15 Navy SEALs and Rangers within less than 24 hours? Do you not think we could do that to Saudi Arabia, Yemen, all these other places?
Why would you believe the Jews? They came before you.
Don't forget Greenland, Barth. Greenland's next.
Yeah, whatever. Like I don't know why you. At least with the Muslim, you can say they followed you.
My entire life, I've done nothing but loving and caring.
Yeah, but you wouldn't. Why would you bully them? They came.
Nobody. I'm talking about in the past. It becomes like a big brother, little brother sort of thing, right? So if there's in-house fighting, that's fine. But once you have somebody from outside the house fighting about what's in the house, then you'll see it just like you'll see the whole Middle East and what's going on. And their economy has been crippled. Your Gaza has been decimated. And your Iran has been blown up. And your Afghanistan has been completely taken over by us. I mean, I could just keep naming it over and over. I mean, I could just go over historically since Desert Storm.
I know why you feel good about like the killing of people.
It makes me feel
and
great.
bloodshed.
Just as much as they feel good in standing up here saying dumb shit, I can say dumb shit too.
There's no humanity in you.
I am.
If
That's
you
what I
feel
am.
good
Yes,
about like
that's me.
killing of
Yes.
innocent people.
Yes, Nargis. Yes,
Yeah,
that's what we are.
Shit. That's what you
Exactly.
are.
Exactly.
No, not we
Exactly.
are. You
Yes.
are. I don't think
They're
they
not.
control that
They're
sentiment.
not. I am.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
I don't think
They're
they
not.
control that freaking sentiment for
They're not.
bloodshed.
They're not.
Because the Lord
They're
didn't
not.
hold that
They're
sentiment
not
for
that tough.
bloodshed.
Cry about
Your
it.
God did not hold that
Cry
sentiment for
about it.
bloodshed.
People talking about killing
Yes,
people with
we
their
did.
fucking fairy tale bullshit. We're gonna be scared of Hadiths. That's what I'm trying to tell these Christians, man. Don't be scared of these Hadiths. These Hadiths says what? What did they do? What were they really doing through history?
I don't know, Megatron. I'm shaking in my boots, you know.
They're doing their boots. Yeah, bro.
Oh, I'm glad I came back to this message of peace and love.
They better put up the peace sign. That's all I'm saying. And Nargis, you better tell them to stop going to a meals room and rousing these people up, because it's just going to be more and more of their people dead. Keep rousing them up, Nargis. Keep doing God's work, Nargis. Keep rousing them up.
There's nothing that looks like image of the Lord in your case, Barth. Unfortunately,
Well,
like
it's unfortunate,
you're being
yeah.
brutal, cruel. There's
There's
nothing of this is what Jesus taught. And if anything,
you
the
think so, huh?
attraction to Christianity is because of peace and love, which people like you.
You want me to read you Revelation
Nargis,
19?
you know
Jesus? Hold on, let me read you Jihad's Jesus. You want me to read you Revelation? You care to listen to it? Nargis?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
It's just disappointing when you think that one group.
Why is it disappointing? You're okay with them saying shit about us, but I say shit back and it's a hard.
And there's admiration for a group of people who vouch for peace and love.
Group of people
And then you have to fucking
a group of people. You know what their jihad is? Let's pay this 10-year-old child to throw rocks at the IDF Humvees so they could do mentality. That's their mentality.
You have that different wonderful feeling proud of your accolades, feeling proud for the accolades that Trump seemingly is collecting with fucking just the cruelty and bloodshed. This is not the way of Christ. Like, I don't know why you're behaving like.
What do you know about Christ?
You're blaming a 10-year-old kid for the slaughter.
Blaming the people who paid,
the
people that would pay him. I'm blaming the cowards. I'm blaming the cowards that would pay the 10-year-old child to be throwing rocks at the IDF. Yes, that's who I'm blaming. The cowards that were coward enough to pay children to do it instead of them doing it themselves.
That's
what the fuck I'm saying.
That's quite a story, Barth.
So the story. That's exactly the story.
So I joined kind of late, but did I hear somebody say that Greenland is next or something like that?
Yeah, Greenland is next.
I'm not sure Greenland is next because it might be Cuba. Because he
dude, Trump is just going after the Monroe Doctrine. That's obvious when he declared that it's not the Gulf of Mexico anymore. It's the Gulf of the United States, Gulf of America.
I don't know it was clear then, but it was clear when he said we support the Monroe Doctrine. But no, I really wonder whether it's Cuba next or Greenland, because he did send a message to Cuba. I suppose some of you saw.
Well, it's an administration. They've got different guys following up on both fronts. The Greenland, hopefully and quite likely, will be acquired consensually, and there'll be an exchange of funds. In the case of Cuba, maybe Marco Rubio will finally have his day in Cuba.
Well, Mixed, which one do you think will happen first?
First, like I'm saying, there are two different tracks. Greenland would coalesce first because Cuba would have to be a conflict.
Right, because Cuba, he sent a message to Cuba, forgot the exact wording of it, but it was something like, you better make a deal now before it's too late, or something like that.
Yeah, that's just like classic gangster shit.
But Megatron, what was in Revelation? I'm kind of curious now.
Megatron, you got them curious now.
Meggy Weggy.
Oh, we have the Hadith saying that the King of Kings is what? Somebody will remember this. I think Smiler will remember this one. Who are they going to attack for the King of Kings? They're saying that the King of Kings is going to be the enemy in end times. That's what they're saying. Do you know who the King of Kings is? Who's the King of Kings?
Lord of Lords.
Who's the King of Kings?
Lord of
So
Lords.
Haditha says it. So I'll read it to you. I'll show you who the King of Kings is, right?
Allah says,
I'll tell you who it
there's
is.
no one worse on the day of judgment than someone that calls himself King of Kings. And
Correct.
Jesus calls himself King of Kings, Lords of Lords. So
That's
yeah.
right. I saw heaven
Hallelujah.
standing open there before me, and I was riding, and there before me was a white horse, who the rider is called Faithful and True. With justice he judges and wages the word of God. The armies of heaven were following him, riding on white horses and dressed in fine linen and white and clean. Coming out of his mouth is a sharp sword, and he will strike down the nations. He will rule them with an iron scepter. He threads like winepress of fury and the warmth of God Almighty. On his robe and on his thigh, he has this name written, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords.
Amen.
No, it's
Amen.
You want Jihad Jesus? I'll give you Jihad Jesus.
Got
Got you.
How does people
Yeah,
not
same
know
shit,
this?
different asshole. All this while, one would think that, wow, Jesus is the only exception for love and peace. Same shit, different asshole. Another one bites the dust. You're all the same.
Another one bites the dust.
I don't know. I mean, Jesus tells us to call the evil people out of their wicked ways.
Yes, but who are the evil people?
Anybody who's against him. Yeah, that's no different from any other freaking ruthless, cruel God. Petty. Nargis, she said all the same shit. Abrahamics are the same shit. Sorry. Yeah, but Nargis, she said Jesus doesn't teach it. I mean, but it. Well, apparently he does. And now that I know, sad. It's so disappointing.
You have to follow the noble.
Because he told you to call.
Why not just
Okay,
follow?
guys, according to Nargis, it's disappointing and it's sad.
Why not just follow the noble path of the Buddha?
Yeah. Yeah, let's just follow the path of Buddha. Just meditate and just guess where you're going to go, you know? I don't think you know shit about Buddhism. I was a Buddhist for 3 years, so don't talk rubbish. It is spiritualism. It's nothing to do with it. What do you know about Buddhism? Could you tell us? But they don't know where they're going either, so yeah, that's what it is. You know where you are. Someone came back and told you everything about heaven and hell, not look. I don't think so. They're probably on acid. I'm just saying, whoever said that they came back from heaven and hell to describe it as a Buddhist was on acid or shrooms or something. Or some LSD or something. Yeah, go ahead, attack him. Not the argument.
So is there a big thing in Buddhism about heaven and hell?
I want to defend Jihad Jesus when I get out of church as well. So just give me a...
No doubt.
Barb's over here lying on Jesus.
So some of the things you have the Four Noble Truths, and you have the Eightfold Path.
Yeah, maybe you should read the Dhammapada, Dr. Narges, never reads anything. All she does is come on here and fucking complain as if this is the complaint department. It's not the complaint department, Narges. Try reading and maybe you'll get some understanding and then you'll realize, oh shit, I am wasting my time here. That's what the whole thing's about. Intelligence. Not many people on this app seem to possess any of it.
Hold on real quick. You talk about intelligence, my guy. You just call her Narges.
The supers. So the Dhammapada is what have you read about the Dhammapada? Have you been to a monastery near Lhasa? Have you lived there under a guru? Don't have rubbish, man. John Kitover.
I'm sure that Nargis has read the Dhammapada.
Sake, man, John.
Oh, you mean she has enlightenment? Oh, I can't seem to detect any of it. She's still here talking.
Aren't you running for Congress, dude?
Oh my God!
Did you get assaulted for fraud, John Kitover?
Yeah, isn't he running for Congress? What happened with that?
Didn't Daniel tell us everything about you and the fraud you're involved with?
Hi, can you hear me?
So no doxing, please. No doxing.
Can Deepak be heard? Can Deepak be heard?
It's in the news.
You might be the only one, Andrew. I don't know. They're all having their own private conversation.
It is in the news. So John Kitover was removed from the ballot. Kitover was found to have only 266 valid signatures. It was alleged the candidate committed widespread fraud, and the board even voted to forward the petitions to the Attorney General and the state's attorney. But he was convicted, and all of it's sad because he goofs around on here, which is fun and stuff. But like, he was foolish enough and crazy enough to go and do it in real life. And yuck.
No, but in fairness to him, it is, at least at this point, an allegation, and he does claim that piece, which I know you've read and I've read, he claims it was a hit piece, written by that author.
Yeah, I'm a write-in candidate. I put the link in the chat. I don't want to create a migraine for myself by continuing to debate low IQ morons about clickbait, fake news, pieces of shit attorneys. Everybody here knows attorneys are pieces of shit, and it's exactly what's happening here. I'm a candidate trying to liberate.
I mean, I read that in the news, and frankly, I wasn't surprised. He always struck me as some sort of Zionist stooge looking for more power.
Yeah, but I mean, I think, I don't know what happened to him, but got cut off for me. But I think, we should at least represent what his position is, which is that it was a hit piece written by that one attorney.
think that dude snoring. God, I hate the awkward silence. What's going on?
Who's snoring?
That guy above me. Kick him off. He's fell asleep.
What's the nick? What's the name?
Caleb, I think it is.
Oh, okay. Maybe the snoring sound could be soothing.
I don't know, but who falls asleep on fucking Clubhouse? Come on, it's not normal.
I don't know. I would say a lot. A few people do, though.
No, it's just weird. Just if you're tired, go bed.
Nargis, why do these guys do dawah? Like, if they just want to sit there and misrepresent Christians and Jews and call people genociders and Christians all these names, and then the moment we clap back, they're like, "Oh, I'm not speaking to you. You're insulting my prophet." Like, what is this? What is this? So then why do dawah? Why be in these spaces having these conversations? I mean, not for nothing. Nick Zed said something about the New Testament, right? And I found it to be great because I was like, oh, look, this is my opportunity to throw a dig back, right? But we weren't insulting each other. This guy comes in and says something like, oh, who's going to believe this? Out of nowhere. No one was even talking about Islam.
I've said it 100 times. Calling out the falsity of another does not assert your truth.
So then what? Why are you not saying this about the Muslims? Why are you always why do I always have to be the better person? That's what I'm asking you.
I've always been the one saying it. I've always
Why do
been the one
I
saying
always
it.
have to be the better person? That's what I'm asking you. Why do I always have to be the better person?
Like, stop insulting someone else's fucking school of thought. Because yours too is a faith claim.
Right,
that's what I'm
why
saying.
am I always being the better person? Why is it that I always have to be the better person? Why is it that you don't say anything to them?
I do.
That's what I'm asking you.
All the time I do.
Right, but you said, oh, but he didn't say anything
The
about rape.
punishment didn't fit the crime. That's all I have to say.
Oh, okay. Well, if you hit me, right, and I shoot you, I mean, yeah, it doesn't fit the crime.
Yeah, it doesn't fit the crime.
It doesn't fit the crime. But guess what? It does in some cases. Okay? It does. You saw what happened to this lady? She wanted to be Superman, and she got in the way of some agents. You think her trying to run some guy over deserved her to got shot in the head? No. Why did she have to try to run him over? She would have been alive. Which she didn't. You don't think she did?
What lady is this?
The lady in Minnesota with that just happened recently with.
You mean that good woman?
What happened? I didn't know the story.
The good woman.
She's a good woman, and she was shot.
Yeah, but what happened?
She was an advocate against them scooping up illegal aliens.
She's not a big fan of ICE.
She drove her car in the middle of the street, preventing them from continuing their investigation. And she got in the way. And they told her to get out of the vehicle because this is obstruction. She chose to drive away. When she drove away, the cop was in front of the car, who recently, not too long ago, got run over by a car. And yeah, that's true. You didn't hear about that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
She drove her car in the snow and hit ice.
No. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? And now her life is a joke. You know what I'm saying? Because she should have been home with her kids instead of trying to be an advocate like Nargis, being an advocate for these people
I'm not
that are
an
nothing but
advocate.
animals.
You
want to be an advocate.
Yeah, it's Dave. Yeah, it's Dave, I guess.
You what? I guess. She guesses. Would they suggest that you take a cab by yourself?
Yeah, man, because punishment for rape is hanging.
Who's going to be the witness? You'll be in jail. You'll be in jail first. You need a witness, and if you don't have a witness, you're going to jail.
Very, very.
You're going to jail. They don't have a department for women to even a department for women to even have a rape kit.
Witnesses, she's fine.
Yeah, you need 4 male witnesses, not the ones watching you get raped. You need another 4.
I guess I reacted, to be honest. I guess I reacted to the part where he spoke about Iran. I have had no way of getting in contact with anyone in my family, and my entire family lives in Iran, for the past 48 hours. I am dreading that freaking phone call any minute where, like, I may get, like, some kind of, like, bad news or something.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
And and I've been vomiting since last night and feeling anxious about it. All I have is my family, and we have and this is for the entire diaspora that lives outside. We don't know anything about what's going on.
Have you seen the video footage that's been being leaked?
I'm not even watching it, Jiro, because I'm not doing well because of it.
Yeah, it's probably not a good idea, actually.
And it's not me, it's like so many of us. We're just shitting bricks. We have no way to get in touch. Like, I don't know what's going on.
Sorry to hear that. Hanging out in the mayor's room is not going to make you feel any better.
I don't hang out anymore for the same reason. Like, it's so wrong.
Well, you know, the government shutting down the internet like that, what is it, 4 days now?
It's 48 hours, but during the 12-day thing, that was another freaking. When I called my aunt the first time, like, it's always like, nothing much is happening, which is true, because it doesn't start off like that.
Yeah.
But then how it escalates, we have no idea.
Well, that's what I mean.
My mother there is sitting, spreading in Germany. I'm here, like, all we have is our family. Yeah. And they're very close. So, I mean.
Well, what I was trying to say was, let's say if it's 2 days or 3 days or whatever it is, the point is that it also affects the people living there because they also don't have access to know what's going on in other parts of the country and, you know, outside of their immediate vicinity. So it must be very difficult.
Yeah. It's like you just feel like you can't function. Anyway, it is what it is. Like, and it's not the first time, so. It's absurd. This is a fucking 2026. This shouldn't be happening.
Yeah, it's true. It's not the first time, but like if the stats being reported are true, this one apparently is much worse than previously.
My kindness has been taken for weakness, Nargis.
Because of countries that came into existence and then colonized your ass, and then now they still have to be fucked in the ass by guys until your stupid caliphate takes over. Is that the price? Is that like when is it going to be even? When is it going to be enough? When are you guys going to call it quits? When will anything be enough for you? When will it ever be enough for you? They come to the West and they act as if it belongs to them.
It's not
that they have a right to it.
Be enough for them. It's when is it going to be enough for us? That's the real question. when is the West going to say, okay, this is enough? And well, they already have they've already started sending them back. But
Sorry, can I say something?
Yes, of course.
So we have a proverb in Farsi, in Persian language. So if someone is truly asleep, you can wake them up. But if someone is pretending to be asleep, you can't wake them up. So whatever you say, they don't want to listen. Okay, so that's it. I don't know what to say.
How many times do I have to tell you, you micro penis, Islamist piece of shit? You are not allowed on this stage as long as I am on this stage. I don't associate or spend my time with riffraff like you. You can come on this stage once I leave this stage.
it's true. The people that are trying to drag you down are beneath you. They're already below you.
Yeah.
So,
and guys, this is my real picture. Don't terror me. So.
به خدا آدمای نگران باشه.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have some family back in Iran, so sorry. Oh my God.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Don't go to any نری از این Christmas market ها توی اروپا. یا زیرت میکنم.
Yeah, I know. Okay, but
it was really nice meeting you, Matt.
Especially Shia Sayyid Muslim, don't kill.
Yeah, don't kill this one.
It's like a brother. Don't do that.
Okay. He's under the Jewish protectorate. Please don't touch him.
Just Aziz.
But Haider asked me some religious question. He was trying to ask me some that Imam, how many sons that Imam had? So I said, okay, how should I know that?
He was trying to takfir you. He was trying to discredit you.
Okay, it's good for you. Okay, good for you. Someone 1,400 years ago has 8 sons. Good for you. Know it.
That's the thing. They think that they can tell everybody what it is or isn't, but you cannot fool the Iranian people on what it is. You cannot. You've maybe fooled the West that, oh, that's not us. This isn't us. That's not us. This isn't us. I mean, Aziz, at least he has the micro balls that he has the ability to stand by it and say that it is us. You know, he likes it. This is the Islam, but. You don't try to pull wool over our eyes.
So I have a question from you guys. So if you think Islam is good, so why you immigrate to Western countries?
I don't think Islam.
This is devil country. So go
not
back
us.
to live.
Them, yes.
Because they
So
want
yeah,
to
this is
Islam.
the question always I'm asking from them. As an Iranian, as a Shia Iranian, I didn't think that. I don't think Iran is good to live now under this Islamic Republic. That's why I left the country. But how about you guys? Answer me, please.
Okay, fine. You can come up here and answer Masood's question. But Yasmin, I can't do it. Can you manage everything? Please be a mod.
Okay, I will. I'll try.
Please, I can't do it. Answer his question. Why do you live West if you love Islam so?
So obviously they came to my
Because
country
he needs
first.
protections.
They came to my country first, so obviously we were just like.
You don't even want to be there. That really sucks for you.
No, I was born here. Like I didn't really actually choose to come here.
Right. So, but now that you do have choice, why don't you go live under? Why don't you go live there?
No, if you're asking about my granddad, that's different.
No, we're not asking
my granddad's
about your granddad.
No, I'm saying now that they didn't, those poor souls didn't have a choice. Your grandpa doesn't have a choice, but you who have a choice, why do you make the choice to live in the?
Well, they destabilized the region now.
No, that's
so it sucks to live there.
Yeah, like I wouldn't move to Iran once you overthrow the Arabs.
You're not from Iran.
No, you would go visit it now, right? So that you can play because you want to play pew pew, right? You would rather go target practice on the Shias, right? That you hate, right?
No, I'm not in the IDF. I don't do that stuff.
Oh no, you're not in the IRGC, is what you mean?
Yeah, same thing.
No, same thing. Same thing.
Yeah.
Suck my cock, you piece of shit. You're back in the audience. Fuck you. Fuck you.
You know, Aziz, the only thing that your grandfather did was clean our toilets. And then we kicked them out to Afghanistan.
بچه های ایرانی توی آدینس میبینین به خدا، میبینین مسلمان توی غرب چه شکلی هن؟ یه روز نمیتونن زیر اسلام زندگی کنن. And I'll say what I said. I'm looking at the Iranians in the room are looking at the sky laughing, are shocked. I keep saying, let's call Interpol. I mean, this is fucking crazy.
It's so weird because for the last 2 years, these guys have been trying to have an imaginary revolution for the Palestinians. And now that there is an actual revolution unfolding right in front of your eyes, you want nothing to do with it. There is a revolution. It could not be more obvious how hypocritical it all is. They love their like little cosmic cosplay revolutionary thing. But yeah, you're useless. Clubs.
I mean, I can't... Yes, Aya June. Aya, come up. It's probably late where she is. Muse, who are you?
Somalilander.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm from Somaliland.
Nice to meet you. Welcome.
Congrats.
How do you feel about the Somaliland being recognized by Israel?
Thank you for Israel for our recognition. I'm very happy. I'm very glad. I like Israel people. Thank you very much.
Aw, that's cute. Well, I'm glad that you guys got recognition, and hopefully, inshallah, there's more countries this year that recognize Somaliland. It's a long time in the works. It's about time.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. Ida is sharing some things. Guys, if you want to know what's really happening in Iran, just take a look at those.
آخه واقعا چجور حیوانی برمیگرده میگه که رژیم، حتی رژیم IRG، یعنی مال این آیت الله های ملا، آمریکا و موساده. I mean, چقدر آدم میتونه کس مغز باشه؟ ببخشید.
Because they're dumb. They don't get it. Like, their brains are infected. They don't know how to operate unless they
brainwash
Israel. Yes.
Also brainwash.
They're mentally ill. Like, everything in their lives is Jews, Israel, Jews, 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 Jews. Like, they can't separate themselves from it. It's insane.
I mean, you were bending over forward when they were, when they were filling the coffers of your beloved Hezbollah and Hamas, right? You loved them then. Now suddenly they're Mossad. Suddenly they're CIA.
Sorry, let me just.
Yeah,
I'm not. So, man, agreed. I want to disagree with you on this part. So, many of them are good people. They don't get good education. We need to teach them, to tell them.
This guy is from Europe. He got the best education, state-funded education.
That's another story. But there are many people in Middle East that they're good people. They don't have good education. There are many people, so we need to explain to them. I'm sure that they will understand what's the reality in the world. So, like, I used to go to Saudi Arabia for my job like 10 years ago, and I went just 6 months ago. Everything has changed because of education. So I guess this is the things we need to explain about that. If they had a good education and they still saying such things, okay, it's better to not talk to them at all. So they have some.
Fair enough. You know what? Let's be generous. Great idea. Yasmin, say yes. Fair enough.
Yes. Sorry. I'm just talking about it right now. I'm sorry.
Anyway. Okay, you guys, I don't want to mod this room.
I'm going to go get a new phone.
Okay, cool. All right. Goodbye, everyone, and free Iran.
Free Iran, yeah.
Years?
I mean,
go sit your fucking ass down. Get away from me.
But I've been having.
You're a child. You're a child.
No. See,
why you doing him like that, Ash?
He said 25.
So what if he started when he was 25?
All right, after 20. All right, but you gotta understand. After 25, I went a little bit crazy. I was doing my thing.
He is not equal.
No, I not believe you because my man started late. He started 19, and that nigga been fucking mad bitches ever since. All he do is fuck bitches.
And also,
because he started so late.
Cause look at this. Like, what about blowjobs as well? Like, does that count?
Yeah, blowjobs still count, but you gotta get some pussy.
Yeah, okay. See, that's why I said 25.
Man, hell.
Oh no, you lost your virginity at 25?
He lost his virginity.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, cause I know niggas that have some men. They typically lose their virginity later on in life. I know a lot of niggas that lost their virginity in their early 20s. I know some niggas that didn't want no pussy until they got grown.
And also, I was busy as heck. I was playing ball. Like, I was trying to make the league.
You was trying to get in the league, word.
Yeah, man.
And girls is known as a distraction when you trying to get to the league. What position you played?
No, I was like shooting guard, small forward, but I was too small to be a small forward. I'm only 6'4", so I was like shooting guard. And then plus like school, and then I was like, all right, I dropped basketball. I started focusing.
I mean, in 2022, the fundamental cause now is a deep economic crisis, including the currency's collapse, hyperinflation, and erosion of living standards across the society. Ordinary Iranians face drastic loss of income and purchasing power, making the economic grievances pervasive across class lines rather than limited to a single sector. That's just one of the differences. But there's something that's going on here that is different for sure. And I hope that these people are supported and overthrow this tyranny.
Yeah, because they're getting to eat twice in a week. Meat twice in a week. Only because of the price rise. You know? That's not right. And someone else is doing a study like freedom like in Saudi looks very different than like freedom in Iraq or in other countries, right? They are more open to like not having that level of freedom that the Iranians ask for. Because we've always had it.
I don't know how this is possible for any of them
The current
to be going
protest
through
has
this
reportedly
when
occurred
they
in
have
all
the
31
literal word of
provinces.
God. They have the literal word of God. I don't know how this is happening to these people.
Yeah, but Iran doesn't think
it's insane.
Current protests have reportedly occurred in all. They've occurred in all 30. They've occurred in all 31 provinces and over 100 cities across Iran, more geographically widespread than some early waves. Past protests sometimes stayed concentrated in major urban centers. This time, smaller cities and traditionally quieter regions are more active, showing broader social penetration. The blurring of economic and political grievances. Although the trigger is economic, the unrest quickly evolved into an explicit challenge to the regime's legitimacy, not just government policy. Public anger now often targets the structure of the theocratic political system itself, not just economic mismanagement. It's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
Khomeiniism on the rise.
They always say that. That's why I don't want to like raise my hopes
I'm
up.
trying to
Every
tell you
time
it's
they tell us
different.
that too.
Okay.
They should just make the nation a Christian nation again, or go back
They will
to
never go to religion
Zoroastrianism.
anymore.
Yes, go back to Zoroastrianism.
They will never go to religion anymore.
No. This is what they said. The epicenter of Islam.
they will never go back to any kind of religiosity anymore. Like when you're freaking have a bitter taste in your mouth, religion itself will be dropped. Like look at the protests. They want the abolishment of religion as a whole.
They have the literal word of God. I don't understand
They
how
don't
this is the
take
case.
that. It's the Shia.
I don't care what they take.
Mistaking that.
I don't care who's a Shia. They're Muslim.
Shias don't believe that this is the
No one knows the distinction. I'm sorry. The old lady in Connecticut doesn't give a fuck whether they're Shia or Muslim or no one knows these things. You act as if because we know it.
This is not religion. This is most of it is just sanctions, man. Like if you fill their pockets up, fill the bellies up, people won't have such uprising. This is also what happened during the time of Shah. Shah had no religion, but the poor were suffering. This is why he was overthrown. There's so much money there. He was
the best thing that ever happened to them, and they destroyed it.
Because he was a fucking hedonist. Listen, we bring them, we overthrow them. And if Reza Pahlavi idiot comes, he's also going to be overthrown similarly.
He didn't continue the strong arm. His father was on the right path. He should have continued the wrath that his father had. But no, he got a little soft. He wanted to start going to the Kaaba. He wanted to start recognizing the religion of his mother.
No, he showed his back to America.
Yeah, no, he didn't. No.
It's not all about religion. He showed his back to the
Why did he go to the Kaaba? Why was he going to the Kaaba? Why did he go to the Kaaba?
For whatever reason, he can.
What do you mean for whatever reason? He showed his soft side. He should have continued.
America fucked him over.
It's not about religion. He should have continued to do the same things that his father did.
You don't know geopolitics.
Who the fuck cares about geopolitics? Look at what's going on. What does it matter whether if you're right or wrong? Look at the result of what happened. You can't deny that. Look at the result that's happening now. Why did they have to launch missiles into Israel? What was the point of that? What was the point of that? You don't have anybody over there that's smart to say, "Hey, listen, man, it's not
really
a good point in it."
They retaliated. Don't you know geopolitics? Resisting is allowed. To fight back is allowed.
To fight back? Did you see how far away they're from Gaza?
So Iran attacked back. Like, I hate the IRGC, but
what are you talking about?
When did they attack? Like the lens of geopolitics. What's wrong with you, bro?
What's wrong with you, bro? What's with
you? You don't understand politics. Don't talk.
What do you mean I don't know geopolitics? I watched the same fucking videos you watch.
What's wrong with you?
When did they attack them? When did they attack them?
Are you kidding me? Iran got attacked first. The whole world knows this. In the 12-day war.
And when was that? Was that recently? A few months ago. Okay. So they started launching bombs into Israel?
Yes, because they were attacked. Civilians were attacked. 2 streets down my aunt's house was attacked, which is fucking infiltrated with like school areas. Children were attacked first. What's wrong with you? It's normal for any country to retaliate.
Not really a smart move.
Fucking, you're such a freaking bull. You're also bullying, man. Like if someone attacks you, if someone attacks your family, you want to attack them back? This is how fucking.
Not if I knew that I wasn't gonna win. I wouldn't attack back. You're right.
How did Iran lose? They had all their freaking nuclear sites intact. Nothing happened. If anything,
what do you mean their nuclear sites
are lost freaking 12-day.
What do you mean their nuclear sites are? What are you saying about nuclear? What is it?
According to who?
Is this girl? Is she out of fucking? What is she saying about nuclear stuff?
According to who?
Where are you gonna launch? Where are they gonna launch a nuclear attack? On who?
They attack the fucking civilians, idiot.
Oh, okay. And that's war.
That's not war. If you're, and this is for everyone in the diaspora who stood against it. This is why we don't want an outside government to fucking come and free us. We have freed ourselves. We have built ourselves. So keep quiet.
Hey, good luck. pray for your family every
And
single day.
you've done it many a times. So this is just another one. It's just that a lot of bloodshed happens during the time.
Why are you making my friend yell?
Unlike past unrest that was primarily domestic, the current protests are occurring amid heightened geopolitical tensions, including recent conflict with Israel and rising international focus on Iran's internal stability. External reactions from the U.S., international bodies, and regional players are part of the broader backdrop. The state has also elevated rhetoric, sometimes labeling protesters as terrorists, and threatening foreign targets, a sign of deep internal strain and internalized scapegoating. It's over.
What are y'all
It's
talking
over.
What are y'all talking about?
Daniel, what are you talking about?
What are y'all basically reset, Daniel, so we can know what you're talking about.
No. What Daniel was saying is true.
Different. This
I know who attacks first in the
is not just any old. It isn't just business as usual. There's something different is happening now where we make the regime change, a true regime change, and we're going through each bullet point to show you. Look at the intensity in the government response. The official crackdown has been extremely violent and widespread.
Yeah.
Reports suggest hundreds of deaths and
2
thousands
to
of
4,000. 2,000 to 4,000. Nargis Khanum, you said nothing was going on. It's like nothing initially. Of course, it is escalated. I can't fucking. Can you reach your family?
There's a nationwide internet blackout and near total suppression of communications by Iranian government, making it extremely difficult for protesters to coordinate and for the outside world to verify events. This is a nightmare. This is a fucking nightmare, and we need to help these people.
No, you mind North Korea. Sounds like North Korea to me. Doesn't sound like Sharia law. Sounds like North Korea to me.
Here's the thing, guys. It's a really sticky situation because, like, we want our people to be free, but we don't trust those motherfuckers. And so we would appreciate if you would mind your own business.
Well, then let's talk about something else.
No. What I'm saying is like, basically, like, Israel or these people have their own, they have their own interest at heart, and that interest is not truly in the favor of
the interest of the people. So they're not. So guess what? That means they don't care about the women and children, but yet they cry about the women and children.
No,
you see what I'm saying? You see the hypocrisy? Just the hypocrisy, man. The pure hypocrisy.
What is he saying, Bart? I don't understand what you're saying. What is
Because under Muslim laws and rules, we always save the women and children. We always care about the women and children. Well, what about the women and children? What about them?
We're not saying that our country doesn't need to be free. It's just that you actually kind of make more problems when you all are trying.
No, you have brethren and impurity. You have brethren purity over there promoting Khomeiniism. These are the people. These are the lead Muslims on the site. They're promoting terrorism.
Some real people on the site. Here, it's a perfect example. Bart, do you think that the Iranian
I have
government
no sympathy for shit like this. I really don't.
Do you really think the Iranian government gives a flop about Palestinians? Do you really think they don't? And it's the same thing with Israel.
Exactly.
They don't give a fuck about Persians. They're just doing. Everybody's acting in their own self-interest. It's not real benevolence or anything like that. You know.
So are they in the interests of their people or they're not?
The Iranian government doesn't give a fuck about their people.
Okay, so then there you go.
Okay, but neither do the Zionists, and neither does America.
Wait. Neither does the Zionists and America. That's wrong.
Americans don't give a shit about us.
Okay. Yes, are you
kidding me? No, they don't. If they did, they wouldn't have
do not.
They overthrew a democratic system in the first place to put fundamental radical Islam in. Like, we had a democracy going, Mossadegh. It is very well-known information that they're the one that made the CIA came through and got him. You brought Khomeini in.
Yeah. So
you brought Khomeini in.
So in other words, it only takes 15 Rangers in a Black Hawk to come in and overthrow your government. You guys must not have what you thought you had.
We the Americans made this Islamic revolution happen.
We, the Americans, got Khomeini back from the exile, and he was supposed to be a puppet, but he turned out not to be one. And this is where the problem began. Same with Doc. Doc played the puppet till towards the end, where he showed his back. Therefore, he had to go. Same with Saddam Hussein. Saddam was the puppet of America. Took hands, then got destroyed. Whoever has shaken hands with us, whoever has shook hands with us, once they turn their back, we destroy them. This is who we are. This is who we are, we the Americans.
I'm trying to tell you that this is the reason when you guys start pumping out this perfect preservation and this whole thing about the word from God, and you guys have everything in your hands, and you guys are better than all the other religions, and fuck the polytheists, fuck the Jews, right? And this is what happens. I'm trying to tell you, right? You guys psyop yourselves. You listen. Iran is a really intelligent.
These poor people have had the opportunities many times and haven't had the resources. It's time that they have the resources to actually overthrow these people.
Okay, give the people,
weapons. It's over. It's over.
Go ahead and give people weapons. It's not for them to infiltrate our land.
Yes, it is.
Y'all are the police of the world then.
We're going to help you. Just relax.
You have no moral authority based off of what we are doing in the world. We have no moral authority to police anyone.
Let's just sit back and watch protesters, revolutionaries.
We've done that before. Obama could have did something and they didn't. Obama could have already done something and they didn't.
Just stop being stubborn.
Okay. All right, let me see.
You can't do this yourselves. You can't do this yourselves anymore. We can help you do it.
No, taking help from the devil. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's we pick the better of the two evil in this case, unfortunately, because we have no choice.
I don't think we don't need your help. Everybody needs to fall. That's evil. I don't have a better of two evil.
Evil is evil. Exactly.
Yeah, they need to go. Everybody.
They need to go, and evil need not come and help us to let the other evil go.
Yes, thank you. Yes, I agree.
Yeah, we don't need them.
There is going to be an intervention from the United States. Hopefully,
we don't need you.
Doesn't matter. It's already it's already under work, under the making. There's no way that the United States is going to allow this to occur and not take this opportunity.
They've already allowed it occur.
In this case, the Iranian people and the United States are hand in hand. So let's do it.
Fuck that. We've done it before. Every time people have shook hands with the U.S., they get fucked in the ass. Pattern recognition.
What do you know about anal sex?
What I do? It is overrated. That's what I know.
Ew.
What you? Like you haven't done it?
No.
Okay, lame.
Who does stuff like that? Who does stuff like that?
Obviously, you're not. Whatever.
No,
you're not adventurous enough.
It's not kosher. It's not kosher. We don't.
Obviously, you're not adventurous enough. Oh, now you're playing kosher? Wow.
Yeah, it's not kosher. It's not kosher.
Persian collectivism, this Persian pride that is preventing you from getting a regime removed. Let's get these motherfuckers out of there. Now.
They don't come and rule us.
Exactly. And if y'all were really concerned about it, y'all wouldn't have released the funds that you released to them and all kinds of different things that y'all do to strengthen them. So many times they were about to fall and you all did something that put them back on their feet.
Yeah, exactly.
Always our fault. Always our fault. I noticed that.
It is your fault.
It's never your fault.
No, it absolutely is. If you go and you look behind the curtain, 9 times out of 10.
I noticed that. It's my fault. It's my fault. No. I'm going to take the blame. It's my fault.
You take the blame.
I am.
Take it then.
If you were this dumb to fall for it, then it's your fault.
Take the blame.
I'm taking the blame. I fooled you. As smart as you guys are.
Fooled you once? Shame on you.
I'm going to fool you again. I'm going to fool you again, honey.
Look, there's only so long that the heart of the Iranian people can be suppressed, bridled, shackled, caged before it explodes. This is a time for us.
It's time for us to overtake.
Nargis, we just want this. We want these people to stop the tyranny to end over Iran.
Yeah. You're equally tyrannical.
Not me.
I mean, we Americans are equally tyrannical. Yeah, we have enough blood on our hands.
Don't let the Catholic Church get involved.
They want a docile Iran.
Don't let the Catholic Church get involved. That's all I'm saying.
Dude, it's not about religion. People in
No, don't let the Catholic Church get involved. It'd be a wrap.
Iran and Israel can work out a two-state solution. Maybe they could become one. That's the whole point of what. That's the whole point of what's happening. Why do you think the U.S. is involved? Iran and the United States.
Have you ever heard of the Greater Israel Project?
Yes.
Do you know how far they want their borders to go?
From the river to the sea.
Not river to the sea. All the way to Syria, Lebanon, all the way to the borders of Iran. You haven't been listening to the people that believe in the Greater Israel. Like you'll see Daniela Wise literally in interviews.
They don't even
they tell you out of their own mouth.
What is wrong with? They don't have enough Jews to have that much land.
Listen, out of their own mouth. They don't have enough Jews. They literally make it out of their own mouth what the end goal is.
You guys are
so funny. Y'all laughing at us when they say it out of their own mouths. Y'all
They'll make Jews and allies of Jews.
You're honestly being a silly goose.
They just want somebody docile so they can take more land. That's what it is.
No, what we're going to do is we're going to work out a two-state solution between Iran and Israel.
You think they care about Iran? They don't.
Israel will have the two-state solution.
Do you want this?
Or they could have one state, Iran and Israel.
It's going to be a one state. Yeah, it's going to be a one state.
Do you want this? Between them, another Gaza for Tehran?
Israel and Iran having a one-state solution.
That's what I feel more.
Not in Palestine. Where to take Iran?
They're just chatting shit.
Who the fuck are you?
Not up to you. Yeah, it's not up to you.
Like right now, I just fucking think compared to this particular model, or two states with I don't know, compared to that, like
this is why you guys are in the situation you're in, because you guys keep promoting shit like this.
It's not real.
You guys keep promoting shit like this. That's the problem.
Trigger, trying to trigger.
I'm not trying to trigger you. You're triggering yourself.
No, you're trying to
you're triggering yourself.
Your face
the idea is that you're so prideful that you cut your nose off to spite your face.
No, honey, you don't. Exactly. It's really Hold on, Nagus, where the fuck have you ever heard that?
Yeah, but don't want to abuse these people, please. Don't want to abuse them.
I will not mod abuse. They're over talking. All right, I have a mod.
I will not abuse them, but they're over talking.
Do not over talk you right now. Do not over talk.
Yeah, but don't mod abuse, Daniel. Come on.
I won't.
He can't help himself. What are you talking about?
No, but Sally, you can't help yourself. I was speaking. Please.
Yeah,
the bottom line is that you would cut your nose off.
I want to ask Nagus.
Okay, here goes mute number one. There's mute number one. Okay, now mute number two on the other one. Okay, they're both mute. Okay, mute number two. Mute number two on Sella. Mute number two on Nargis. Stop it. All I'm saying is that you collectivist Persians are so prideful that you would cut your nose off to spite your face, rather than accept help from the great Satan and the Jew, the Zionist Jew vampire. Like, give me a fucking break. Your people are suffering. Excuse me. Do you want to get muted again? You want to get? That's enough out of you, Sal. Seriously. Iran is in no position. You are in no position to know what's right for your own people anymore. We are stepping in, just like we stepped in Venezuela. We know what's best. Now we're going to do it. Game over. Now you may speak.
He's trolling. Oh God.
I want a timeshare in Iran. I want a timeshare out there. I want a timeshare. Daniel, will you buy some timeshares out there? I'd buy
this is exactly how I envision it.
میخوام بیان اصلا
it's
خوب
gonna be
آره من
called.
میدونم سلا
They're
like I
gonna
know.
change the name back to like Parsi, Pars, or something like that.
If we have an outside force doing this for us, we are slaves to that outside force. Period.
Correct.
And
If
this
not,
is why
be a slave to the regime that's happening
میشه همش میشه. The Tehran will look like Gaza. Like قشنگ من حس میکنم اینو. میدونم اینطوری میشه. برای همینه که like بیشتر از اوقات من همینطور ساکت میشم.
They want to look better in the dunya.
You know why they do this blackout? This is how Persians are. See how they're using their little secret fancy language that we don't understand? We have no idea what these two are conspiring about, do we? So you're going to be fucking muted until you speak English.
So wait, hold on a second. Daniel, I'm gonna put Daniel in the audience.
Yeah, good. Let him sit down in the audience. He becomes such a tyrant and he becomes a mob.
Yeah, it's so honestly
He fully mob abuses.
All right, I'm gonna hold on. I got a call from my way. I'll bring him back up because I don't want you guys to leave. So I have to bring him back up. Daniel, please. Don't do that, Daniel. Please.
No, Daniel.
I made you mom.
He knows how much to press on us and how much not to.
He just knows how to like trigger us. So.
I just want to buy these two individual because you could get them individual here. They're $1 or something. Just to see if my wife likes them.
Okay.
Dallas.
Yeah.
Please rescan the last
It looks like there was a regime change. Now I'm back with you peasants. I will rise to power again, you know. So just remember, when I do rise to power again, I will be even more tyrannical.
We know. We already know.
It's a nice picture you got there. It's nice as much slaves. Like your
Let me show y'all my picture. Hold on, let me put it. Keep one second. Okay, I'm ready. Pull the refresh.
Anyway, guys, I'm putting in new tiles. I'm putting in new tiles in my foyer. So I gotta buy like two tiles to show my wife because I'm not ready to tile it. But she's like, I can't stand looking at the floor in the foyer, and the kids. It's getting worse. There's nothing wrong with the floor. This daddy do list is getting out of fucking hand. I just painted the whole house. And you know what? I did an amazing job. I didn't have to tape. I didn't have to you know how they have to mask everything off. I did a really good job.
I hope she tells you how amazing that stuff is because I think we take men and what they do for granted. Like that's man, doing stuff around the house is a real blessing. Trust me. I think it's a blessing to have a man around to do stuff like that. I hope she tells you often is what I'm saying.
Nah, you should get one of these Iranian Khomeini guys. They'd be great. They'll treat you guys like superstars.
Oh God.
I mean, you have great representation here. You have Hamza.
Oh God.
You have Alias.
No.
You have Matthew. You got the other guy. I mean, you got the whole crew, the whole Brethren of Impurity. They're amazing representation of what an Iranian man would be.
Thank you. They're actually not, to be honest.
Let me show you the box.
They're actually not a good representation, to be honest.
Yeah, I will. Yeah. Unbelievable. My God, what nuts. Anyway.
Honestly, Nargis, I think that they're just saying, they're putting pressure at the borders, we're gonna, we know where they tell them we know exactly where you are right now. Then they're,
putting people at the borders. It's to betarsinishim, so they get so scared that they leave. Because Khamenei is a scaredy cat. He really, really is a scaredy cat. So I think that they're just trying to spook them out, to be honest.
betarsinishun has been like the way of the fucking regime. فقط میخوام بترسونن.
But I think that it might work, honestly. See, if they were really righteous and they really believed in God, maybe they would stay.
They would
These
work,
people are greedy, hungry. They want to go hide their money and save their lives.
They would work, actually, if they were compassionate, if they followed like the morals of religion. I think theocracies do actually work. However, like the moment it hits power and greed, it topples down, just like how it fucking did. It just went rotten. I don't think it started off with being like that. Or it wasn't intentionally
from the
like
day
that.
that they came and they started killing people, they were
Yeah, and throwing out like the Baha'is and the freaking.
So
I
think
didn't do well.
I really think that if they were really standing for a righteous cause, then they would stand firm in the face of adversity. But because they're not righteous and they're evil, they're going to want to go hide their money and save their lives. They don't have righteousness to keep them standing firm, you know?
Even if, like, say, they wanted to, whatever, propagate a particular, like, moral value, right?
Mm-hmm.
They just, I mean, we have enough Christians, we have enough Jews that, like, live in harmony somehow because we're nationalists, we're not tribalists. But it's just...
What are you talking about? We're polytheists.
So
we're the polytheists. We're a bunch of polytheists and
no one sees you like that. I know Iranian sees you like that. So stop it. Yeah, perhaps the Salafis do, but the Iranians don't see you like that. So stop it. These are different people.
They're pinging me into an Iran room. You don't want to go around them.
Yeah, I know. Are you still going to those rooms?
No, because they treated me so bad during the
Green Movement.
Palestinian thing.
Oh, the Palestinian ones. Yeah, they're fucked up because
they were acting like I was like.
Yeah, they think if you're pro-Pali, you're like Zionist. You're anti-Zion. You're anti-RGC. You're pro-RGC.
Yeah.
They're so stupid. They're so
one
dumb.
track minded. Only one track. You only have one ability to see on one level.
Yeah, either with
you have to have multiple tracks. Yeah. You have to be able to think on multiple levels.
Who's holding the
Behran is inviting me.
Yeah.
I like Behran.
I like Behran too. He's really
the other douchebags he's around that I'm not so sure.
Are you like Pejman and those are like fucking lunatics?
No, that's not. I plead the fifth on that one.
You know you like him?
No, I said I plead the fifth on that.
He still wears like Shot's outfit in his freaking profile picture.
Oh, that one. No, he's
a lunatic. He's some
dentist. Yeah.
He's some dentist in Irvine. He freaking wears like a Shot's outfit. Like
I think that was an AI. That was an AI.
Oh, that's an AI.
Yeah, he made it put
He's
that.
a fucking lunatic.
He is a lunatic. He needs medication, to be honest with you, like a Xanax or.
He's a fucking dentist, like or so called. Listen, Stella, what about that guy? The guy we like, the one with like the bad mouth, who does Forge. What's his name? That guy who's.
We don't like or we do like.
We do like him.
And
the older guy with the white beard, who's funny as heck. His name starts with S.
Does he speak with Farsi?
He speaks Farsi. He's damn funny. I think he's an actor too. I forget. His rooms are like 1,000+ people.
Oh, you're talking about the guy whose name is like Cynic, but not
Cynic. Yeah.
Cynic is his name is it's like Cynic, but not Cynic.
It is.
But he's a terrible, I don't know, he's vile.
He's vile,
These people think that to revolt against God and theocracy, you have to become vile. Do you understand? Like,
yeah, but then
in order to rebel against God and Islam, now you have to speak disgustingly, say disgusting things.
And you have to be atheist somehow.
I don't like
For some
that.
reason, you have to. But that's also how we are. It's either one way or the other. Fucking extremism and the way we live in our extreme, like either it's with hedonism or ideology, we always have to be extra.
Nope. When Jesus comes back, he's gonna kill the pig and chop the cross. That's what he's gonna do. That's
Hey,
it.
You don't think that everybody's waiting on the Messiah?
Nobody's waiting on the Messiah.
And
He came
the
already.
Muslims. Really?
I don't know why you
So
fill
you're
your head with this
a
propaganda.
preterist then, yeah?
I am a preterist, correct.
I'd
Okay.
like to learn more about that.
It's just that these things came to pass already. That's it.
Yeah, I want to know more so I can.
All you have to do when you accept Christianity, you already accept that the Messiah prophecies already came. That's it.
There's a couple of them I need to see what your response would be to it.
No, but even like I'm hearing this from like the more from Shias to like some of them who are not traditionalists. They're like 2,000 years, 1,400 years. I mean, we've been waiting too long, right? So.
But you guys don't like the Jews anyway. Why do you care what the Jews say?
There are particular kind of people who are saying, including Barth, for some reason. This is the first time I'm hearing him say there's no Messiah, there's no coming of it.
There's no, I'm a preterist. I always said every person that I've always spoke to out of all my friends, I don't believe in eschatology when it comes to like, I have conversations about it, but I mean, I'm interested in what people have to say.
I mean, it makes sense also at this point, like in my life at this point, I'm also thinking like Barth. Like no one's coming. We are that Messiah. We are that Mahdi. We have to make that change.
I'm gonna make the change.
It doesn't make any sense for your Mahdi to be Mahdi. When Ishmael wasn't the one who was going to be sacrificed in Mount Moriah, it clearly states that it is Ishmael. And it says it in the book, 1171. Do you think it was Ishmael? Wait. Let me ask the both of you. Do you guys think it was Ishmael that was going to be sacrificed in Mount Moriah?
I'm Christian, so I believe it was.
No, I'm asking you. Also,
the
do you have
storyline
evidence?
is better with Ishmael.
Oh, that means the whole covenant theology in Islam is completely wrong. Then, if it's Ishmael, you don't realize the whole theology collapses.
The kid who was sacrificed.
Yeah, it says Isaac.
It makes more sense if it's like Ishmael.
Go to chapter 11, verse 71. Just read 1171.
I read. We went through that yesterday.
You went through it yesterday.
We went through it yesterday,
Thank you. And they kicked me out of the room.
Amina seems to think it's Isaac.
Yeah,
Amina seems to think it's Isaac, but I think, by the way, Wahdat al-Wujud came yesterday. Wahdat came yesterday, and we discussed this, Sela. For a little bit. Yeah, I know.
What did it say?
He said that it makes more sense that as Ishmael, because the storyline is so much better with him. Like he's the abandoned child. He's the only, like the Bible says, the only son. Like he was using like biblical references.
I mean, what is the scripture that Barth is saying?
1171 in the Quran. Read it in the Quran. Dad, read it. I'm driving. I'm not gonna read it. I don't really read the Quran like that.
It doesn't matter, but I'm just saying this.
Oh, it doesn't matter now. Now it doesn't matter. First it's Ishmael, son Isaac. Now it doesn't matter. Fucking unbelievable.
Chill out.
Oh, fuck, man. You don't have no evidence of history. I love it. Once you debunk it, it's like, oh, it doesn't matter anyway.
They don't even exist.
I love it.
We have nothing on them
fucking
yet.
love it.
Their stories and myths and legends. Chill out.
Fucking love it, man. Well, then Muhammad exists either. Neither did Jesus. Then.
We have enough
Let's
evidence
just say
of
that. Let's just throw
Muhammad
everything out.
Jesus existing. We have even evidence of David existing. We don't have enough. We have nothing
evidence of
Moses, Abraham, or Ishmael, or even Isaac existing.
You have evidence of David? You have evidence of David?
Yeah, we have enough evidence of David through HCM, historical critical method.
They cry, but Islam is nothing but a horrible state. It keeps doing this to me. Give me a break. Come on, Nargis. Get with the program. Either become a Jew or become
Why
a
should I
Christian.
become anything? Why should I hold an identity? Why should I wear a badge like you motherfuckers?
It's a better badge than the Khomeini badge. Anything's better than the Khomeini badge.
Ooh, where's the Khomeini badge? Okay, hold on. I have to order groceries.
How many Americans do you think we lose at war? Like the whole time we were in Afghanistan, how many Americans? I'm being serious. How many do you think we lost? Just out of curiosity.
You know how we know we
Give me a
lost a
number.
whole lot? Because
Just give
we
me
have
a
a whole
number.
lot of homeless, freaking young people with high potential, fucking doing drugs on the streets. These are the people we've lost.
Give me a number. I'm just gonna throw a number out there because I know Daniel's looking it up. I'm gonna say with friendly fire, we lost 4,500 out of the 20 years that we were in Afghanistan. And that's just off the top of my head.
And how much massacre have you done to these
45.
regions?
45.
Afghanistan, how much?
Because we're not foolish like the Khomeinis who go and launch bombs and keep their people vulnerable. That's the reason why Jesus
We still don't
told
want you
Peter,
to rule us. No matter what
put
you
your
tell us,
sword,
we know all this. We just don't want
Peter,
you guys to rule.
put your sword back in your sheath, because whoever lives by the sword will die by the sword, and then the scriptures won't be written. That's what Jesus said.
Yeah, like the
We live by
jihadi
that.
Jesus that you described to us just a few
No, the
minutes ago.
jihadi Jesus is a spiritual jihadi Jesus, not a literal jihadi Jesus.
Now you're making it all esoteric. Now you're making it all allegorical. Bath, what the fuck is wrong with you?
He was in a robe dripped in blood on a white horse. The King of Kings, the Lord of Lords.
God, you had to introduce us.
He had a sword coming out of his mouth, and his eyes were filled
filled with fire. That's right. Filled with fire.
And smiling is flexing about it.
I love it. Because you just don't have writings like this. You guys are supposed to be poets, and the poets are like falling short. Like the poetry is falling short. The book says it's Isaac, and you guys are saying Ishmael. Yeah. How fucking autistic is that? That's crazy.
What's Allah's problem with pigs?
He's calling the pigs the Jew. That's what he's calling. He says they will kill the cross. They would knock down the cross and kill the pigs. What do you think they call them pigs? They call them pigs the Jews. Come on, man. There's symbolism behind that.
Okay.
Christians see this as a threat. I hope you know that.
You're not supposed to eat pork either, as Smiler said. So,
Smiler's not supposed to eat pork.
Yeah, Smiler's not, because Smiler's a vegetarian. So Smiler is.
You fucking animal-eating piece of shit.
Smiler's under the old covenant.
Eating animals is fine. Yeah. Eating pork is bad.
Exactly.
Yeah, pork is bad, but
it's not that pork or like pigs are bad per se. It's more like pigs are intelligent creatures that are aware that you are trapping them, and they will work to get away. They're also kind of bad for the environment because they escape because they're so smart, and then they make packs of wild, dangerous boars that need to be hunted to control the population. Pigs are not a good animal to farm.
Because of the worms.
They eat their own poop.
They eat anything. That's why do you think that we keep them in mud so they stay pink, and we feed them corn?
Ew.
Have you heard of the pig skyscraper slaughterhouses in, I think, China, I want to say? Yeah.
Ew.
Farming pigs is not humane, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, pigs are disgusting.
They're disgusting.
Yeah, pigs are disgusting, for sure.
And you are what you eat.
Yeah. But they taste good, though.
We got to go over the divinity of Christ. King is here. This is the divinity of Christ. The divinity of Christ. And I got a knockout. I had the knockout. I knew he was coming. No. I had a feeling King. This is King's time slot. This is King's time. This is when he gets out of work.
No,
we're not picking on King. King is he's on a roll here. This is King's time slot. Yeah, the King is here. We're gonna make him a moderator.
One mic on King.
One mic on King. We're gonna make him a moderator. This is his time slot.
Give me
King.
10 minutes.
All right, no problem. So this is the thing with King, right? So he goes over this verse that Jesus he doesn't know the hour.
No one is good but God.
Yeah, exactly. So we had the knockout. I have the knockout response to Muslims. And I have it up at the top waiting for King to show up because I knew eventually he'd show up. So we have a few verses here. And it says, this is the part Muslims never quote. John 16:30. You know all things. John 21:17. Lord, you know all things. John 2:24 and 25. Jesus knew all men and what was in them. If he's not knowing, proves he's not God. Then knowing all things must prove he is God. You can't cherry pick part only, because I'm driving. You can't cherry pick one verse. So look, we have 3 verses that trump the one verse. So we're just going to pick the one verse, right? The one verse. And the knockout.
Well,
I was waiting for him to show up.
The others, Megatron, those verses aren't as clear as the one verse. That's the
Jason got it. Jason.
Those aren't clear.
But the Quran verse.
Yeah, you're in the Matrix. Yeah,
Get fries.
I always, there's more verses speaking of one thing, and then you have a verse that seems contrary to the multiple verses, then I just reinterpret the one verse. That's how I do it.
And Jesus is saying that himself.
No. If the Quran came to fix the Bible, 4361 hits it right out of the park. You know what 4361 says? I mean, they've heard me say this so many times. What does it say? We have to read it in Arabic.
Go on, recite it.
We have to go to the Arabic. We have to go to the Arabic.
Recite it.
He, Jesus, is knowledge of the hour. No.
No, you didn't.
No.
No.
How could this be?
Why, you're all over the place, man.
How could this be? How could Isa have knowledge of the hour? In the Quran.
Bismillah. With Allah's permission.
Wa inahu what is that? I don't la.
Yeah, I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
La ilmun.
How do you say knowledge in Arabic?
Ilm.
Ilm. Yo, that's a death blow.
Yes, all this would be with Allah's permission.
I'm trying to read it, man. I'm trying to read it in the Arabic.
Oh, sorry.
Jeez.
Do your thing.
All right. What did I leave off? Do I start? This is difficult, man. All right. Wa inahu. Am I saying that right?
Wait, which verse is it? I'll read it in Arabic.
4361.
4361. Wa inahu.
43.
61 Quran.
La'a ilmun lil sa
وإنه لعلم وإنه لعلم للساعة فلا تمترن هذا صراط مستقيم.
وبها
بها واتبعون هذا صراط مستقيم. Yeah, it means indeed. You see that?
It says uni though on that verse.
بها واتبعوني هذا صراط مستقيم.
Yeah.
And indeed, Jesus will be a sign.
No, that's not how you say sign. That's not how you spell sign. That's not how you spell sign in Arabic. That's not how you spell sign in Arabic.
Oh, okay. I'm just reading the translation. Indeed, Jesus will be
the knowledge.
The corruption.
Ilmun lissa'ati. Yeah, will be knowledge. Will be knowledge.
Surely is a knowledge.
A knowledge of the hour. So be not in doubt of it and follow me. This
right
is a
path.
straight path. Yeah.
So correct. Can you spell sign? Can you spell sign? How do you spell sign?
Yeah, there is no sign. I agree.
Yeah, there's no sign.
In brackets.
Oh. How do you spell sign? It's A-Y-M, right? A-Y-M is sign.
Yeah. A-Y, ta marbuta, which it comes off as like a H, but it's like a T, but it's a little different. But I mean,
what is
some basic Arabic you have, like from a basic level they have mutada and then khabar, which you have like the subject and then the news.
Yes.
So the mutada would be the wa innahu la ilmu, and then so that's the subject. So surely the subject, which is the knowledge, lisa'atu or lisa'ati,
all the time, the
so
hour
is the hour,
is the hour. So Jesus is the hour.
No, he has knowledge. Now you see how you guys are corrupting the text?
He has knowledge of the hour.
So this is
the knowledge of the hour.
So this is how it literally translates. It says, and indeed it surely is a knowledge of the hour. So do not be doubtful about it and follow me. This is the path straight.
Sorry, the mutada is it's in the who, because it's the who, which is he. Surely he, which is what in the who. That's mutada by itself, and then the khabar would be the la ilmu lisahati. So surely he is the hour, is the knowledge of the hour.
Thank you.
It does sound like that does what it's exactly what it looks like.
That's exactly what it is. But how do you say sign? How do you spell sign?
Because if you were gonna say he's black, you would say what
are you talking about?
Deny it again.
What's going on? Break it down to its thing. And indeed, Jesus will be. Why is it saying sign for knowledge? In brackets.
How do you spell sign?
They gotta fix the Quran.
Yeah, because they gotta correct it. Because they're gonna
wait, hold on.
What's the claim? What's the claim being made?
The claim is
so we say Jesus